Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And, of course, good morning, Mini Motorways. We are off to Munich for today's daily challenge, where we will have buildings appearing directly adjacent to destinations and no upgrades. It's just me and the road in Munich, where the very first business almost always requires the use of a bridge. Wait. Hold on. We get 2 bridges and that's it? No traffic lights, no roundabouts, no motorways, nothing? Just 2 piddly-ass little bridges? Oh boy. Okay. All right. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, and by fine I mean it's gonna be quick. Listen, yesterday we did an amazing thing. Hold on. I realized that I forgot to set up the thing I wanted to do to celebrate the thing I did. Oh well. So yesterday, you may recall, we played Mini Motorways, right? Is it a true fact we did that? Here. We're gonna do this live. We're gonna open an OBS source. We're gonna grab a thing from the desktop. We're gonna grab, scroll down. We're gonna grab this particular thing right here. This thing right here. So yesterday, you may recall, we played Mini Motorways. And in fact, yesterday's episode of Gimmimimim, as we take our 20 road tiles and that's all we fucking get. Yesterday's episode of Gimmimimim was devoted entirely to the daily challenge, which, you may recall, ended with the _Goog atop the _ leaderboard. Well, our good friend Samurai Sam went back and checked, and I am pleased to report that at the end of yesterday's daily challenge, ya boy, that's right, rest in peace the phrase ya boy, it is now so uncool as to be said by the Goog. I was the #1 overall on the leaderboard yesterday. Hooray. This has apparently happened before. Like many things in my life, I trust that this happened and I have intellectual knowledge of it, which is the same as having memories, right? Like, if you're aware of things that happened in your life the same way you're aware of, like, history facts, that's how memory works, right? That's not actually how memory works, but it is how the Goog's memory works, which, I don't know, we're gonna chalk up to bad brain because the alternative is childhood trauma. And the real answer is probably childhood trauma, let's be honest with ourselves. But we don't have time to talk about that now, so we're just not gonna. It's gonna be fine. We're just gonna be totally fine. Anyway, this orange over here is gonna swing out this way, and we're just gonna do a terrible unlit intersection. Like, this right here would be a perfectly cromulent traffic light. We're just gonna put a yield sign there. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be, everything's gonna be just fine. Actually, if you think about it, it's gonna be a-okay. So, now this right here is kind of a pain in the butt. However, we can do this, and then, well, shit's about to get much worse, actually. We'll do this up here. So now these 2 blues are on this road going this way, and they're gonna have to slide out like so, over and down this way. Oh, I hate that. I abhor that, and yet it's probably the best we can do. Oh, buddies. Oh, I don't care for that. But, you know, it's fine. It's not like we're getting a whole bunch of motorways or nothing. We are, in fact, getting notorways. So, it'll be something. You know what? I'm just going to sever this connection. I'm going to leave this part of it right here. But, oh, this light... This light blue house has spawned in a fucking terrible position. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Give me 20 more road tiles, because that's all we're gonna fucking get. You are gonna swing out like so. You're gonna go up and over, and we're just gonna smush these two together, because I don't think one house can actually sustain a business. So we're gonna have two houses, and it's just gonna do that, and it's gonna have to be okay. Now, all right, very important that we pave this island today. Like, we only have one bridge left, and that's all we're getting for the entire remainder of the run. So, yeah, it's very important that we take our bridge when we can take our bridge. Now, I could, in theory, bridge these two oranges over to... Actually, you know what? That's such a good idea. It is going to use our last bridge, but I'm sure I'll come up with more ways to use this bridge. It's going to separate this nonsense. This circle now gets the full weight and power of all 5 of these houses, assuming we ever need to hook this 5th one in here, which we probably will. Okay, it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to dutifully make sure that we pave this island as quickly as fucking possible, because there is no way in hell that we're dealing with any of its particular nonsense, okay? We're just not. It is not a thing that is happening. Oh, goodness. All right, 20 more road tiles for me. That'll be fun. We no longer have need for the OBS source of the image showing yesterday's daily challenge results. It lives forever in history. At least until YouTube goes away. Every once in a while, it occurs to me that if YouTube ever goes away, there goes all permanent record I have of like the thousands of hours of videos I've published, because I never invested in the storage to store local copies of all the shit I've published. So, listen, that's on the big ticket. If this ever becomes my job, I'd like to invest in that list. But at this point, it would be, I'd have to, 1, purchase the storage, and then 2, hire someone to archive all the shit for me, because fuck if I'm going to go download every single video I've ever uploaded. That sounds like work. Anyway, let's see here. So, we got a pink business over here, which is a disaster in the making, surely. However, we can probably deal with it somewhat. Oh no, we don't want to undo that. We do, in fact, want to slap this pink right here. This would be a perfectly cromulent traffic light. This not so much, but it is going to get these 2 pinks onto this road. Come over here. They'll swoop down this way and tend to this pink business. Now, unfortunately, by making this connection right here, that allows these pinks to get over here. Oh, by the way, fucking island. Give me 20 more road tiles, thank you. So by making this connection that allows these pinks to get down here, because of the placement of everything else, we've also kinda sorta connected all of these oranges to this orange, and vice versa with these 2 oranges up to this orange, which isn't good. It's not really a thing that you want, but, well, I mean, for the most part, these oranges are gonna stay to themselves, right? Like, these 2 are definitely the closest to this square, and these 4, even these 5, if I was to hook this one up, these 5 are the closest to this circle. So as long as there are cars and driveways here and cars and driveways here, we won't get the kind of cross-contamination that you might worry about. That having been said, I'd still rather this wasn't connected, but, one can only have so many of the things one wants in one's life, one supposes. Let's have this white go up over here onto this longer road. You go down that way. That's going to be fine. We'll reposition the pink thusly. And then we'll do this. So now this pink business has 2. Give me 20 more road tiles. Thank you very much. So this pink business still has 2 houses going to it. There's a pink house down here I'm not really doing anything with. You know what? I can do this and then this, and now both of these pink businesses have 3 houses going to them, and I can staple this orange up over here to give this guy a 3rd house as a buffer against this problem here. I'm betting that this house will go to this business. Fuck! Alright, White House, you have an island all to yourself. I'm not supporting you in any way. No. No. No, don't do that. No, don't. Don't do that. Okay. Alright. Well. Fuck. That's all I'm going to say about that is fuck. You swing up like so. So now we've got 3 of you going over to there. That is going to have to be fine. I don't have anything else to say about that. This blue business here is the first thing that's starting to look like a trouble spot, which makes sense to me. It's got 2 houses, only 2 houses. It's dealing with an orange circle right over there, and it's just generally a pain in the ass ski. So I understand why it's being garbage. That having been said, how do we ungarbage it? We do this. This is going to be terrible, but you know, you brought it on yourself. We're going to bring this road all the way down to here and create yet another terrible intersection right here. That's going to have these 2 light blues support this business rather than this business. The circle will probably be fine because it does have 4 houses and a straight shot road and generally seems to be okay about stuff. That having been said, it's not great. Other things that aren't great include, but are not limited to, the fact that all of the white houses in the world are spawning way the fuck down here, and the white circle is way the fuck up here. What the fuck, white people? It's kind of a general reaction to the whole of human society, but also, specifically, what the fuck these white people right here doing this particular brand of nonsense? Anyway. You know what? Let's take these white houses like so. And we're going to do this. We're going to run you up this way, up over like so. Waboosh and waboosh. The 3 of you are going to support this white business from the north like so. That will free up these whites to jump in this way. Boop, and boop, and boop. Does that make sense? No, not really. But what I've done is I've given a 3rd white house to this business and a 4th white house to this business in ways that seem to generally make sense. Now, situationship. We've got another pink with which to deal. That'll be generally fine. We'll swing you up and over like so. So these 2 pinks will go up here, service that. That should be okay. You are a whole bunch of pink jumping over this way. You know what you can do? You can swing out like that, and then you can swing out like that. Cool. All right. So now we have 3 pinks going over here. Good morning, Just a Candy Cone. Feels like it's been a minute since we saw Just a Candy Cone. Hello. Hope you are doing well. Let's see here. These purples will have to swing over exactly thusly to service this business. This white circle is mad about stuff, which, well, I kind of understand, actually. It does make sense to me that you would be mad about stuff. Here, let's take one of the white houses off of this road, send you off that away. You know what? Actually, it sounds like a truly dreadful situation, and I wish you the best in extricating yourself from it as quickly as humanly possible. Making a person work and be productive at university. What are these people thinking, honestly? So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of the white houses that had been approaching this business from the north, and instead, we're going to send them up this way to service that circle. Meanwhile, these 4 whites down here will now split themselves, 2 go here, 2 go there, or something like that. The point is, both of those businesses need to be okay. There is an insect on my monitor. Now, there is a stain on my monitor where once there was an insect. I feel as though I didn't think that through thoroughly, but it's basically fine. Now, this blue circle here is angry, and, well, I can kind of see its point. It does appear to not have a fuckload of dudes. It has these 2 and these 2, and that's kind of it. So, that's not a lot of dudes. We're just gonna straight up admit that is not a lot of dudes. Now, you can point that away, be ever so slightly more efficient. That doesn't help with this, though. How do we help with this, though? We kinda don't. No, that can't possibly be correct. There's got to be a way to help with that, though. We could... Well, if I put the blues on this road here only goes up there or down here, so that doesn't really help with anything. I could just put the blues on this road here, but this road here would need then to be connected to that road over there, which would create its own set of problems. I think we're going to have to be okay with creating our own set of problems, though. I think that might be the moral of the story. Okay, you go up that way. You and you swing in like so. And we'll staple this blue cluster area to this road here, right? Now that this blue cluster area has been connected to this road here, we can swing a little bypass road off out this way, which means that these blues can now pour out here. You see how they're doing the pouring? Yep. Here's a nice little outpouring. Oh, great. Oh, more orange bastards. Okay. Fine. You know what? It's gonna be okay. You need to point out that away. Don't be the very last thing on the road. Be the very first thing on the road. Okay? Now, we're flooding more cars into this area. That doesn't necessarily mean that we're flooding more goodness into this area. It could, in fact, be loaded with badness. But let's not think about that. It'll be fine. If we insist that it's fine, it will, in fact, be fine. This is how things being fine works. So this pink over here, I don't want to have to think about. I'm in a lot of trouble. We're in bad shape. It's not looking good. It is, in fact, looking bad. But if we run this road down here, then this pink house can keep this from dying until the other thing dies. So, you remember how I was number 1 in the world yesterday? Well, today, we got 806, which is top 25% and is better than Samurai Sam. So, listen, I guess we could drop those chi-chis in the chat, but, oh boy, is a fair decline from where we had been yesterday. But you know what? Them's the breaks. That's the game. It is a thing that happens. And speaking of things that happen, the Wordle. Our very good friend, the Wordle, is absolutely a thing that happens. In fact, it could be Thing. Thing could be the Wordle that happens. No? Okay, fine. The Wordle that happens is the title of the episode, I guess? I don't know. Did I say anything funny yet? Don't answer that. You'll make me feel bad about myself. Petus19 suggests that it could be gonad, which, I mean, listen, there's no reason it can't be other than the fact that I don't think the New York Times has the testicular fortitude to allow gonad to be the Wordle. It's not gonad, but my God, there's 4 yellow letters in gonad. Is it agony? I think, no, it can't be agony because we know that the N isn't the 4th letter. Okay. Huh. Is it wagon? It could be wagon. Right? There's no reason it can't be wagon. I think it's wagon. Hey! Gonad turned out to be a really good guess, Peters19. Thank you. Hold on. Wait a second. Should I read anything into the fact that Peters has suggested that we use gonad? Anyway. Away goes the don't tell me the answer text. Here comes the connections. We have a whole bunch of words. Oh boy. All right. Prune is something that's wrinkly. Blouses can get wrinkly. But I don't see like raisin or anything like that. Okay, fine. Okay, here. Milk, water, juice, and soda are beverages. That's true, and yet doesn't feel right, honestly. Well, let's see here. Fertilize, prune, water, and pot are all things you can do to plants, right? Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. There you go. Good job, Goog. All right. Well, listen, sometimes they're just easy layups like this. But we took water, which was one of my beverage guesses. Fuck. Okay, fine. We'll think about this. So, hold on. If you sock it to someone, sock, stick, punch, and smite are all, like, strike, right? Punch is a drink option too, though. That's true. Punch could be a beverage. I think I like punch as a beverage more than I like smite and stick as physical attacks. Let's go with that. Punch, milk, soda, and juice. These are all non-alcoholic beverages. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Thank you for reminding me of that, JCC. Now, sock, blouse, pant. Hold on, wait. Sock, ski, earbud, and pant. These are all singular forms of things that usually come in pairs, right? Like a pair of socks, a pair of skis, that sort of thing. Yeah? No? Damn it. Maybe instead of pant, it's bookend. Because a pair of bookends also comes in pairs. Okay. Items sold in pairs. Reasonable. You don't really refer to a single pant leg as a pant. It's not a thing. So stick, blouse, smite, and pant. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. What's the connection there? Connections? They're bugs with a starting letter. Because a louse, an ant, a mite, and a tick. I mean, you're not wrong, is the thing. The thing that's most infuriating with these infuriating connections is you look at them and you have to, like, you know that meme that's just, I guess? That meme. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Hold on. I'll show exactly what I mean here. We're grabbing this. I'm talking, of course, about this. You just have to do this when connections is, well, connecting. All right. So today's theme for strands is Harry Styles, which means, like, I don't know, updos and mohawks. And oh, I see buzz cut right there. There's Buzz. Okay. So, is our spangram going to be haircuts? I don't know, because hair is just in the title. So, Oh, let's grab Buzz and a flat top right here. And I thought I saw Mohawk there, but I think it's, wait. Well, there's Hawk. Oh, it's not a Mohawk. It's a faux hawk. Oh God. Okay. All right. Listen, you're not wrong. We are again not wrong. Very important. There aren't any V's in here, so we're not going to see beehive, which is unfortunate. I see. It's not just going to be short, is it? That's no. Shortcuts. Okay, so this is specifically short hairstyles, like a pixie cut. That makes sense. And the spangram is right here. It's shortcuts. But we're going for the silver medal achievement in Goog's personal Olympic medal system of strand scoring. The gold medal, of course, is the first thing you get is the spangram, and then you fill out the rest of the board. Silver medal is you don't see the spangram, but you find all the other words before you get the spangram. Bronze medal is you get so many damn hints that you just light bulb the whole board to be funny, and then if you don't medal, that means you quit or something. I don't know. I haven't thought this out very far, but it works. You know what I mean. So down here, I don't see. I thought this was going for Page Boy with the PAG, but I guess not. And again, I'll say, This is becoming a problem. I see the letters, right? It's basically a triangle starting from this P to this B and this F. And in here, there are 3. But, it is Page Boy. I just had to go to a different G. There we go. Okay. So there's Page Boy. This somehow contains 2. Must be very... No. Oh, a fade. Okay. Hag's cut. Oh, shag. Doy. Smart. I'm good at things. I understand words and terminology and language and such. There's your spangram. Shortcuts is your strand. It's a good game. Strands continues to be a good game. I'm a little surprised. Honestly, when Strands first came out, I did not think it had as much juice and longevity as Wordle or Connections, but we're 214 games of Strands in, and it's still a pretty good game. How about that? For today's Immaculate Grid, we need Blue Jays, Rangers, Angels, Padres, Dudes What Hit 300 in a Season, and Dudes What Pitched. A Dude What Hit 300 in a season and pitched in a game is Ichiro Suzuki. He did in fact do that thing. A San Diego Padre who pitched in a game is, we could go with a position player, but let's go with Matt Waldron. Matt Waldron is a starting pitcher. He throws a knuckleball, which is fun and cool. You should throw it more often, according to people who know things. Apparently, it's his best pitch. You do you, Matt Waldron, and by do you, I mean knuckle the fuck out of people. Hold on. That didn't come out right. Oh, no. It's fine. Anyway, a Los Angeles Angel of Anaheim who pitched in the game is, I don't know, they probably put Anthony Rendon on the mound. On the other hand, he makes a lot of money and is always hurt. So, possibly not. What about Matt Tuiasosopo? Matt Tuiasosopo feels like, 1, a dude who was on the Angels, and 2, a dude who pitched as a position player for the Angels. I'm not going to stake my thus far immaculate grid on Matt Tuiasosopo being an Angel who pitched, but if I fuck up somewhere else, we're absolutely trying Matt Tuiasosopo for this square, just because it would be an incredible pull. I'm not going to lie, I'm very proud of that pull. That having been said, a Toronto Blue Jay who hit 300 in a season is John Olerud. He was good at baseball. A Texas Ranger who hit 300 in a season is Michael Young. He wasn't as good as John Olerud, but very few people are. Now then, let's see here. A Texas Ranger who played for the Angels is Nolan Ryan. That's a true fact. Not exactly an obscure fella, but hey, they can't all be. Crap. Now we need some Padres or Blue Jays. Shit. Well, Blue Jay who was also a Padre is Hickey Renderson. Everybody remembers him. He was good and solid at stuff. And now, oh boy. Now it gets dicey. Let's see here. Tavio Dotel might have been an Angel Blue Jay? That doesn't sound entirely wrong. Guy who played for the Rangers and Padres. Was Justin Upton a Ranger? I think he might have been. Josh Hamilton wasn't a Padre. Son of a bitch. Let's see here. All right. Ryan Klesko was a Padre, but not a Ranger. Juan Gonzalez was a Ranger, but not a Padre. R.A. Dickey was a Blue Jay, but not an Angel. Mark Langston was an Angel who pitched, but was not a Blue Jay. David Wells was a Blue Jay. Don't think he was an Angel. John Lackey was a Ranger, but not a Padre. Derek Lowe, I think, was a Padre, but not a Ranger. Otis Nixon was a Blue Jay, but not an Angel. Dave Stieb was a Blue Jay, but not an Angel. Brett Saberhagen was a Blue Jay, but not an Angel. Zach Greinke was an Angel who pitched, but not a Blue Jay. Justin Weaver? Not Justin Weaver. Possibly Justin Weaver. Some Weaver. Some guy named Weaver. There was a bleach blonde Weaver. Jared Weaver is the one I'm thinking of. Okay, so there was a bleach blonde Weaver who pitched for the Tigers. He had a brother named Jared. I don't remember who the initial guy was, but Jared Weaver was an Angel who pitched, but was not a Blue Jay, is my point. A.J. Burnett was a Blue Jay, but not an Angel. Sean Figgins was an Angel, but not a Blue Jay. Fuck. Tim Salmon was an Angel, but not a Blue Jay. Mike Trout was an Angel, but not a Blue Jay. I absolutely want to hear a fun fact. Hit me with that fun fact, even if it is in quotation marks, indicating that it may not actually be fun. Hopefully it's at least a fact. I want to hear a fact. Tell me a fact. Oh, God. Rafael Palmeiro was a Ranger, but not a Padre. Tony Gwynn was a Padre, but not a Ranger. Tony Gwynn Jr. was a Padre, but not a Ranger. Benji Molina was a Ranger, but not a Padre. Sal Fasano was a Padre, but not a Ranger. Roberto Alomar was a Ranger and a Blue Jay, but not an Angel nor a Padre, which is annoying. Cliff Lee was a Ranger, but not a Padre. Jamie Moyer was none of these things, famously. Let's see here. Well, he pitched, but he wasn't an Angel. You know what I mean. Mo Vaughn was an Angel, but not a Blue Jay. Carlos Delgado was a Blue Jay, but not an Angel. Jose Bautista was a Blue Jay and a Padre, but not an Angel, and I already used Ricky Henderson for this square. Oh, boy. Mark Teixeira was an Angel, but not a Blue Jay. Mark Lemke, I think, was a Padre, but not a Ranger. Doug Mirabelli was a... Wait. Actually, the human body contains an estimated 14,000 square meters of inner mitochondrial membrane, which is roughly the equivalent of 3 football fields. Yeah, we're pretty dense folk, when you think about it. Speaking of thinking about it, I think Doug Mirabelli was a Ranger and a Padre. I think that's a true and accurate statement. I think that's a factual thing that I just remembered. Doug Mirabelli was a Padre and a Ranger. Good job, Goog. Okay. So here's the deal. If I can think of an Angel and Blue Jay, we're going to get that, and then I'm going to use like Mark Langston or something for this square. We'll take the layup and win. We'll hit the Zach Greinke button. It'll be fine. If I can't, we're going to indulge my curiosity and see if I'm correct that Matt Tuiasosopo actually pitched for the Angels one time. So, Hi, Sam. Thank you for the GGs and the congratulations. Hey, by the way, did Matt Tuiasosopo pitch for the Angels one time? Because I know he was a position player, and the only team I'm pretty sure he played for was the Rays, but at the same time, in the back of my head, I think he pitched for the Angels one time. Okay. Oh, God, let's think of some Blue Jangels. Blue Jangels? No, that sounds like a porn parody of something. Oh, God, I know exactly what that sounds like, a porn parody of. We're moving on with our lives. Okay. A world champion 2002 Angel who played for the Blue Jays later in his career. Okay. Who was on the 2002 Angels? Probably not Jim Edmonds. I think he was a Cardinal by then. But Jim Edmonds was an Angel who was not a Blue Jay. Francisco Rodriguez was an Angel who was not a Blue Jay. John Lackey was an Angel who was not a Blue Jay. Was John Lackey a Blue Jay? Actually, hold on. I think John Lackey might have been a Blue Jay. Now that Hi! What? Yes, you're a very meowy cat. Actually, no, I don't think John Lackey was a Blue Jay. I think I'm wrong about that. David Price was a Blue Jay, but he was not an Angel. Oh, shit. Shit and crap. Joe Carter was a... Wait. Joe Carter was a Blue Jay and a Guardian. That's it. I knew Joe Carter had famously played for another team. It was the Guardians. He might have also been an Angel, because I think he kind of became a journeyman at the end of his career, but most famously, he's a Blue Jay who was also a Guardian, which doesn't help me here. Paul Molitor was a Blue Jay, but I don't think he was an Angel. And again, I say, Bo Bichette is a Blue Jay who's never been anything other than that. Kevin Biggio was a Blue Jay, but not an Angel. Shit and shove me in it. Vernon Wells was a Blue Jay, but not an Angel, I don't think. Shannon Stewart was a Blue Jay, but I don't think he was an Angel. Son of a bitch. Scott Rowland? No, Troy Gloss. I did give up on the 2002 Angels awfully fast. I also named everyone I can remember from the 2002 Angels. Wait, David Eckstein was on the 2002 Angels. He was also not a Blue Jay. Darren Erstad, I think, was on the 2002 Angels. He was never a Blue Jay. I think Tim Salmon was gone from the Angels by then. We've already established that I don't think he was a Blue Jay. Yeah, who the fuck was on the 2002 Angels, actually? I don't remember. They had some... Jared Washburn was on... I know he was on the 2004 Angels because I think he gave up a walk-off homer to David Ortiz in one of the games of the ALDS. I have named 3 dudes who fit. Fuck. Maybe Joe Carter was an Angel. Maybe Joe Carter... Fuck it. Joe Carter was totally an Angel. Oh, do I actually believe that? I don't think I actually believe that. I've named 3 dudes who fit? Fuck, dude. Ah, man. So bad at game. I'm good at name dude. I'm bad at game. How have I named 3 dudes who fit? Who have I named? Jim Edmonds was never a Blue Jay. No, he was an Angel and a Cardinal, and that's pretty much it. I don't think Jose Bautista was an Angel. I don't think Darren Erstad was a Blue Jay. David Eckstein was an Angel and a Cardinal, and he might have bounced around a little bit, but I haven't said Darwin Barney. Darwin Barney was a Blue Jay, but I don't think he was an Angel. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch of a bitch of a bitch. It really is Joe fucking Carter, isn't it? It really is Joe Carter. Is it Joe Carter? It's not Joe Carter. It's not Joe Carter. All right. Well, now we're going to indulge this this other thing. Did Matt Tuiasosopo pitch for the Angels? Of course he didn't. Goog, come on now. Troy Gloss was a Blue Jay, apparently. David Eckstein was a Blue Jay, apparently. Vernon Wells was an Angel, apparently. Devon White, most famously, a Blue Jay and an Angel. Shohei Ohtani is an Angel who pitched. How about that? How about that? We're going to go to Baseball Reference. We're going to figure out just how wrong I was about Matt Tuiasosopo. Because I don't think he actually ever played for the fucking... Yeah, no, he only ever played for the Mariners. And then 3 years later, he popped up with the Tigers. And wow, holy shit. 2013 Matt Tuiasosopo. Fucking league average hitter in roughly half season's work of utility playing time. Good for you, 2013 Matt Tuiasosopo. And then he had 3 more plate appearances in the major leagues 3 years later and went 0 for 3. And yeah, he did. He did indeed have that. 2009 Matt Tuiasosopo. It's a good clip if you can find it. Go find it. Matt Tuiasosopo hitting his first career home run, being basically exactly predicted by I think that was Mike Blowers on Mariners radio. This all tracks. This sounds correct. Folks, the plan is that I will be back later tonight as we begin Grand Theft Auto 4. Now, I say that is the plan, and that is the plan. This plan is predicated on my job today being at least as short as it is supposed to be, and hopefully a little bit shorter than that, and nothing weird or fucky happening, and me being able to set up a mouse and controller in the roughly 2 hours I anticipate that I will have to prep between getting home from work and the time the stream is supposed to start, and me feeling like it, because there's always the chance that I just say, fuck it, I want to watch the Mets, their season is on the line, but also I don't know how I would, because I don't have ESPN, and I'm pretty sure the game's on ESPN. So, the plan is that we'll be back later tonight. As always, check the Discord server for updates and for general fun stuff. It's a good place. Bit quiet for a Discord server, but hey. Thank y'all for watching, folks. Have a good day.
Listen,
bye-bye.
I know there are 2 things in this world that you love. A high fastball from a right-handed pitcher and raw gourmet meat. I have one of those. It's a joke for one person in the chat. Trot Nixon versus right-handed pitching. It always went well when Trot Nixon faced right-handed pitching. It did not go well when Trot Nixon faced left-handed.